At RFS headquarters, and Stella, this is pretty rare in these situations, real tension between the Prime Minister and the RFS Commissioner following this announcement yesterday of Army reservists to be deployed in this emergency.
That's right, Tom. Well, it turns out that Shane Fitzsimmons, the RFS Commissioner, wasn't warned that the Prime Minister, Scott Morrison, would be making the announcement that 3,000 Army reservists would be deployed to assist in the firefighting effort in this bushfire crisis across New South Wales. Instead, he found out through media reports on what was one of the most dangerous days of the bushfire season to date. He says that he's disappointed with the way that it was handled by the Prime Minister, but says he welcomes the support.
I was very public this morning and I make no apologies for it. I was disappointed and I was frustrated in the middle of what was one of our worst days ever on record, with massive dislocation and movement of people and a focus on really difficult weather. I've had my conversations with the Prime Minister's office. It was an amicable conversation. They apologise in hindsight for thinking that we could have done better in terms of communicating that. We're all working on this together now to make the best out of this announcement, and we will continue to do that like we have done for months now.
New South Wales Premier Gladys Berejiklian wouldn't be drawn into the tension, but she did say that she found out about the announcement just before it happened.
The Prime Minister contacted me directly shortly before details were released, and I was pleased to take the call and welcomed the additional support. During this campaign, during this horrific season, not only have we relied on support from other states, we've offered support to other states. Not only have we accepted support from the feds, we've accepted support from our Canadian, American and also New Zealand friends. That is what happens in a crisis.
And Stella, it's not just Shane Fitzsimmons criticising the Prime Minister.
That's right. Scott Morrison has come under fire on social media over a 50-second Liberal Party ad that's spruiking the Defence Force efforts in the bushfire crisis. Paired back with music, the ad lists all the ways in which the Defence Force is helping New South Wales. Let's take a look. Tom, former Prime Minister, Labor Prime Minister Kevin Rudd has come out and on Twitter he says that the Prime Minister is no longer fit to hold office. This just days after Scott Morrison was heckled by locals when he visited bushfire-affected areas in New South Wales and in Victoria. This is certainly an unprecedented crisis that New South Wales is facing, and the bushfire season is far from over. We still have some weeks of volatile conditions left while we are going to have cooler conditions throughout this week. It's going to get hotter again towards the end of the week. Tom?